Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Fearless. I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it close. story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step, still hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it in a sense, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it in a sense, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step, still hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it in a sense, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step, still hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly... And Messi! He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Scholes. That has been slung wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham. This might fallen! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Cruyff! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Cruyff certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The ball is loose and the chase is on. White puts the ball in. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Zanetti, and he's managed to get free. Takes aim and he rises! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Zanetti. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that was very necessary. Can he get on the end of this? Looking to go deep. Howson clears. Lovely pass, but shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Nico Williams actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Haaland! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Nico Williams. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he can clear it away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
White. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull
Hello,
over here.
attendees. This is a lost
So your views
children's
on the first half?
announcement.
Yeah, it's a
Please
half
keep your
that's
eyes
had
on your
a limp
children
finish
during the match at
after
all
a decent
times.
start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good... There's the shot! Goal! And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. White spots it and intercepts. Haaland. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Your impressions so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Now it's Forlan. That'll be a throw-in. They get a throw-in. Koulibaly. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He's in space and looking for options. Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw, that, picked off with relative ease.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, well measured. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Delivers the ball.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that. That's going in strongly.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Cruyff. The ball has bounced loose now, and back it goes.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. In by Messi.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Cross into the box. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Cruyff
Just a quick
claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
For your safety.
How do you look back on... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans have
to
pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
No, that's been intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he was quick to react. Now it's Forlan. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
And it's Messi. Oh, super ball!
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zanetti. And here's Cruyff. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. So it is still 0-0. Pedri.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Zanetti clears. Taken back almost at once. And that has left him in a heap. This looks promising. Villa's cross. Oh, important interception. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And now they can clear their lines. Van Nistelrooy. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Forlan! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Van Nistelrooy. He has a decent chance! Sticks it away! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. You don't keep those outs. He knew he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Number 20, Kylian
So we have the
Mbappe.
first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Tries to pass it through. It's face-to-face with the keeper. And the volley. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Now it's Forlan, and this is Cruyff. Well, there's the clearance. That's a throw. Bellingham. Now it's Villa. Can he finish? Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. This to complete the turnaround. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that has been clubbed away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Van Nistelrooy deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Santos finding their passes. He's a sharp little ball here.
Santos really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Passing nice and neat. Lovely ball and a real chance, and he shoots! And he hits the net! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is quite a battle.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Now, can they get him away? Well, we've seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Mbappe. Van Nistelrooy is having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Desperate defending required here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. We are into stoppage time. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on,
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Arsenal have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits.
David Villa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a sharp pass.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played back in. That could spell trouble. That's Guardiola. That's Raul. Cafu. He's found a way through. Messi carries the ball down the right.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Crosses it in. He rises! It's anyone's ball now. Mendes gets it clear. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Messi. And he's onside. Up he goes! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Cafu. Cafu plays it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Cannavaro. And it's Messi. And here's Forlan. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Guardiola. Raul. It's Raul! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 15, Van Nistelrooy. Coming on to replace him is number 17.
Here we go again then.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he lines up and tries a shot! It's hit the upright. And he's there to belt it away. De Bruyne. And he was quick to react. Zanetti. That's a good run down the left. Can he get on the end of this? Elects to cross. And this is goes for a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he can clear it away. Bellingham makes the interception. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Villa. Cruyff! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Cannavaro. And it's Zanetti. Mateus. Now it's Villa. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. De Bruyne. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
David Villa. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's heaved it away. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Raul. That has not gone well. This looks promising. He might be in here. Shot at goal! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A case now of complete control. Messi! Oh, the keeper's equal to it. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He won't be happy with that one. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And the number on the board is 3. Cruyff. Oh, this is a terrific run. And we're done. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Cruyff taking... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. So the ever-ready Jordi Alba looking to go full throttle from the outset as ever, Jim.
He'll have a very busy game as usual, Peter, constantly going up and down that flank. He's got the pace, he's got the work ethic, and some great crossing too.
And so a great source of assists, of course.
Absolutely, like all the best fullbacks, Peter.
You'd know. This looks promising. And here's Mbappe. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Crunching tackle.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
David Villa.
Cafu.
And it's Messi. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Mateus, now it's Villa. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's having a shot! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Mbappe looking to run onto it. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Forlan. And here's Messi. Cruyff. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Goes for finesse. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Fernando Torres really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Messi. Cafu. And this is Forlan. Oh, that's fabulous. Forlan! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can clear it away. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And here's Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? It's there! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal, there's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Forlan receives it in a... It's Forlan! And that has fair fizzed. That has been cut short. Now it's Villa.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Forlan, and it's Cruyff. And here's Forlan. Forlan! He scored! Barcelona are back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's played forward. Now it's Torres. David Villa is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Stojkovic. Cruyff. And he welcomes it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mateus. That's good running with the ball. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well,
that's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Brilliant save from Alisson! That's a fine save.
well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.